My name is Kristin and I'm a flute player. Hi, it's mid-January, so I guess that means it's time to take down my tree. It's always kind of bittersweet. I love the tree. It makes me smile. This is my desk where I teach flute lessons. The music stand in the background blocks out the light, and the tree makes a great backdrop. And I also put the music ornaments on this side so my students can see it. So, who am I? I'm in my 50s and still trying to figure that out. Can you relate? I think we're always changing, and that's positive. That's good. So my name is Kristin. I live in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I'm a musician. That's been my career, but I'm also a potter, an artist, and I'm looking to make that more of my life. I like to go to art shows and the travel that's involved with it. I'm usually such an introvert. And I thought, oh, art shows, I'm going to hate that. But if I go to an outdoor art show, indoor art show, and I have the chance to talk to people who are interested in what I'm doing, something that I love, it's all good. I enjoy that. So I'm going to be working more in my studio. I'm really lucky to have a home studio. I've been building that for over the last 35 years. Even though I've been working in clay for 35 years, I do not claim to be an expert. It's been off and on, and I now have some time that I can devote more to it. So I'm still learning. This is a learn with me experience. Swing. He's seen better days, but that takes me back to my childhood. That was my favorite ornament growing up, remembering it being on my parents' tree. This is the first Christmas that I have it on my tree. My mom took my brother and me to a paint your own pottery place. They were so popular in the 70s. Let's see, this one, let me see if I can read it. It says Clay, 1973. Clay being my brother. He did that one. He was 7 years older than me. So this one must be Kristin. Can't see it. Yes, KH, that's Kristin. 1973. So I would have been 4. So I just painted it red. My first ceramic projects. My mom and dad always made sure we had wonderful memories growing up, and I appreciate that more every year. Our travels, this is from a family trip a few years ago, White Sands and Carlsbad Caverns. I always wanted to go to Carlsbad Caverns as a kid, so I took my grown-up self and my family. And of course I have Jacob ornaments, my son. 1999, he's 25 now. I used to get ornaments everywhere I traveled. That was from a family trip to the Buffalo National River last year. I started just getting too many. That's one of my favorites. Jacob in 2003, isn't he cute? And a little Jacob hand. A cactus from Tucson. So I lived in Tucson, my husband and I, when he was in the Air Force. We lived in California. The first place we lived was Monterey, California. Monterey was incredible. It still is. So beautiful. And then we also lived in Tucson, Arizona. That's where I went to University of Arizona, and I got a Bachelor of Music degree in flute performance. I started out in art there. I was a graphic design major, thinking I'd get a job with that. Previously, in Oklahoma, where I grew up, when I first started university, I was a music education major, but I knew I didn't want to be a band director. So I did the graphic design, and the more I got into art, the more I became interested in studio fine art. So at that point, I went ahead and changed to music performance, And I had the wonderful support of my husband who said, you go do what you want to do. And I was thinking at that time I wanted to perform in a small orchestra and teach university. And I ended up being able to do that. So I miss the study of art. And even though I don't need it, I'd still love to finish that degree. So I've always been looking for ways to do music and art. This one is my favorite ornament from this year. A sea otter from Monterey. That's where I got to love sea otters. So this one's from Lorraine and Kenneth. Thank you, Lorraine and Kenneth. What else do we have? Ornaments from Santa Fe. Let's see, this one was from a trip in 1998. And this is another one. It says 37. I meant 73. So I was 4. That one was pretty good for a 4-year-old. I'm sure I had help. So yeah, I just loved craft projects when I was a kid. I was always drawing and being creative. I loved dance. I took tap, jazz, and ballet for years. And the first time my husband saw me, I was dancing on stage in the musical Oklahoma. So I was a saloon girl doing this saloon dance. So I must have made an impression, huh? This video is from about 5 years ago. So I was 49, 50, and I obviously look different. I think that happens in your early 50s. Aging, stress, even my hair is different. I don't know what to do with the curl. I always had super straight hair, but things are different. And I look in the mirror and I wonder, who am I? So I'm trying to decide how I want to live my life. At this point, I feel like I'm starting a new chapter. I'm 55 years old. My son is an adult, so he doesn't need me as much anymore. My mom passed last year, so my mom, my dad, my brother, they're all gone. And I'm wanting to find what my purpose is now, what my goals are, how I want to live my life. I'm still learning what I want to be and how I want to get there. I want to be a lifelong learner. I want to be a musician and an artist. I want to be a traveler, an explorer, and a creative. I want to feel strong and to live with peace. I'm on the right path.
What if you get lost and you're taking this on video? If you get lost, it's going to be on video.
Okay.